What's up everybody, I am Icebreaker. This is a video about Seekers. I'm going to give you some tips on how you can Seeker rush everybody on your warship attacks. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so this is Season 16 Warships. As you can see, I'm at 4 ER, which means I've got 4 engine rooms. My tech tree is a lot more buffed out than what you would be if you were leaderboard pushing. I'm just a casual warship player. But one of the things I really do like about warships is Seekers. These things are absolutely awesome. But they come with a caveat, and that is they are quite hard to master. A lot of people don't like them because they're so fast. They're quite squishy. They die really quick, and it really is an all or nothing attack strategy. If you get all of the ERs down with using Seekers, chances are you're going to win. But if you leave one behind, then you're probably going to lose. Which is why I say it's an all or nothing attack strategy. Okay, as you can see in my attack log here, I've got mostly victories with a few losses here and there, and the losses are all to ones that I didn't quite get the last engine room. You can see there I left one behind on that one, I left one behind on that one, and again on that one. 90% of my times are 3 minutes plus. I've got left on the clock, so less than a minute to do the attack. You can see on that one I had 309 left, 310. He didn't take any of my engine rooms. I actually got him so fast that he retreated before even getting one of mine. There's a 315 there, that was quite a quick one. 309. Again, he didn't get all my ERs. And the last one I did a few minutes ago was 254, which I sucked at, but still got the win. Okay, so this is my current troop combo that I'm using for literally probably 99% of the attacks. I have used a couple of rocket choppers a bit earlier on, but majority of my attacks are with 3 heavy choppers and 5 boats of Seekers, and I've got bullet and taunt. So that's my go-to troop loadout for 4ER, and as you can see, I've got plenty of keys and tokens. I am ready to go to 5, but haven't had time to really get into it yet. So I've sort of just been collecting chests, but still gaining a little bit of rank. As you can see, I'm almost at rank 19. Okay, so let's take a look at some attacks. This one is 309 left on the clock. Now, the general rule of thumb with my attacks, I'm using the heavy choppers to clear the mines, using the heavies that drop down to take out the mines and stuff, bit of distraction, and the Seekers are obviously dealing the damage to the ERs, and Bullet and his taunt is just there to keep stuff taunted, to try and keep the heavies alive and keep the Seekers alive while they are moving from one ER to the next. So you can see I've dropped the heavy choppers first and then Bullet. And then just as the Seekers are getting into range of the defences, I'm activating Taunt. I'm going to keep that Taunt going while we're clearing out these couple of ERs. You can see there that once they get the first couple of ERs down, I'm flaring through the base, moving the heavies along the path that I know the Seekers are going to take. And that clears out all the mines, distraction with the heavies and stuff. Keeping Taunt activated on the way through will help keep the Seekers alive, keep the heavies alive, and keep the attack moving. Okay, so this is quite a common layout this season. This is the split layout. We've got 3 at the back and 1 at the front here. So just clearing the mines there for 2 boats of Seekers. I've dropped my heavy choppers and Bullet and put a flare up that way. Going to keep this stuff shocked while they take out that ER, and then once they're on that ER and it's got about half the health left, I'm dropping the rest of my Seekers over this side. And then I'm flaring up to that ER because I want the heavies to take out the mines and stuff. And then once bullet gets up into there and the Seekers are there, we're activating taunt again. And then we're flaring this back ER. As you can see, the sky shields are good, but you've got to make sure your whole ER is within the thin blue line, not the thick blue line. So the bottom line there out of the two, that's the actual radius of the shield. Okay, so this is the one that I was really quick on. I got this one down before the guy could even take one of my ERs. Again, it's the split layout, so we're dropping 2 boats of Seekers over here for this right ER, the heavy choppers and bullet for this bottom left, followed by the Seekers. We're going to flare onto, no, going to flare up base up the warship there. Sorry, activating taunt on the way through, so the defenses there don't target the Seekers. And then once we've cleared some mines up here, I was able to shock both his shock launchers there with 1 shock. You see the Seekers are taking a fair bit of damage at this point. And then once they've got onto that ER, we flare onto the next one, hitting taunt on the way through, try and keep the heavies alive, keep a couple of Seekers we got left alive until the ER pops. Okay, for this one I had 3:15 left on the clock on this one. Done the split drop again with the heavy choppers on one side with bullet, 2 boats of Seekers for the lowest ER. And then once they're getting into attacking that, we drop the rest of the Seekers. And I've flared onto this ER to get the heavy choppers in, clearing the mines for me. And you can see there as the Seekers come back together. And then flaring onto the next ER, again that's not under the sky shield properly. Once bullets in range of all the defences, and that first ER goes down, we're hitting taunt, keeping everything shocked or taunted, one or the other, while the Seekers do what the Seekers do best. Okay guys, so you get the idea. We're using the 3 heavy choppers for distraction and for mine clearing, and if you lose all your Seekers, you can use them to take down the final ER if needed, if you can get a flare onto it. The sky shield, like I said, is the big thick blue line that you see here is just the animation. The thin blue line that you see here is the actual radius of the shield's protection. So as you can see now on my ER there, if I move my ER over, you can see where the shield comes off the edge of the playable map. Just touches that corner on there, and then continues around the other side, meaning this ER, whilst it's in there, is completely 100% unflareable. And same as anything else that's inside that thin blue line. You can see the thin line when you tap on the shield. When it brings up its radius, you can see it highlights the thin blue line at the bottom. That's because that's, like I say, the actual radius. The thicker blue line at the top is just for the animation purposes to make it look cool. So that's how I'm Seekering people at 4ER still, guys. I will be going to 5 probably in a minute if I get time, and I shall probably still be Seekering then with the same tactics, 3-5 heavy choppers and Seekers, using bullet to taunt stuff to save on shocks, and using the heavy choppers to clear mines and stuff. My attack log, it speaks for itself. My win percentage so far this season is 55.6%. And as you can see, I've only done 171 battles. I've won 95, lost 69, and drawn 7 times. So it definitely works. I mean, I love Seekers. If you can get your head around how to master them, they are absolutely dominating 4ER. And I'm expecting the same for 5ER when I get there. So yeah, guys, if you found this video good, if you enjoyed it, if you find it helpful, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Drop a comment down below if you're using a different troop combo. Let me know what you're up to, how you're attacking. Don't forget to put our creator code in the creators boost box. That's BBTFRG in the creator boost box in the shop. We really appreciate that. I will see you next time. Happy shipping.